He'll become the new number 1 contender. Oh, wait a minute! Ocean's gone! Ocean's gone! It's either going to be Purple Haze or Chase Bell. Wait a minute. Oh, Purple Haze over the top. But he lands on the ring apron. Oh, but Lou Bridges, it's over! It's over! It's over!
Purple Haze becomes number 1 contender.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with the number 1 contender for Pro Wrestling 225, the Purple Haze. This man has done so much in the wrestling business. We're not even going to be able to touch it all in this interview. In this interview, we're going to focus on what Purple Haze has been up to now, today. We've seen the promo he put out about Gil. I'll let him touch on that a little bit more. Perp, how you doing, my man? How you been today?
Man, thanks, CJ, man. Thanks for having me on your show. You know, that was a very, very enthusiastic intro.
Well, thank you. I try. Well, Perp, before we even get into the big bad Gil Gracie, the mad dog of Pro Wrestling 225, let's give the viewers a little bit of history about you. How long have you been wrestling? How long have you been the Purple Haze?
Man, I've been the Purple Haze for about 10 years, but before I became Purple Haze, I was a guy by the name of Jenna.
Okay,
Jenna,
that's a while back.
Yeah, we going back to 2007. So
Oh,
I broke into
wow.
the business in 2007. But
Okay.
yeah, Purple Haze has been around for a minute.
Oh, man, that's awesome. Well, on top of that, where did you train, Perp, and who trained you?
Man, I trained in Atlanta, Georgia Peach, under Mr. Hughes at the WWA4, which used to be an old WCW power plant.
Okay, so you're a product of the WCW power plant, basically.
The building. I was in the building. It wasn't WCW at the time. WCW went out of business in 2001.
Okay, so that was already done with. It's just the same building. And for people that don't remember, Mr. Hughes, tell everybody about Mr. Hughes.
We got Mr. Hughes. We got Big Cat Curtis Hughes. We got Mr. Hughes, the bodyguard. We got Mr. Hughes that stole Undertaker's urn back in the 90s. We got Mr. Millennial Man himself with Chris Jericho, and he was also Triple H's bodyguard before China came in.
Wow. Now that's a pedigree right there. Yeah. And this is what you come from. This is what taught you the business. This is what taught you what you need to do in the ring, how to protect yourself, how to win championships, how to become who you are today.
Right.
Well, man, the reason why I called you today, and once again, thank you so much for being part of this. We got to talk about him, Perp. If we didn't talk about him, they might want to tar and feather me later.
Let's talk about it, and I will say, come January 25th, you and I both know who you're talking about, and he better bring his A game.
I think he needs to, for sure. But Gil Gracie, the Mad Dog, managed by Big Ramp.
Talking about Gil Pickles.
Gil Pickles.
And big bowling ball head with the hell on top, Big Ramp.
Oh, wow. But before I get into the questions, your relationship with Ramp, what has that been like? I mean, have y'all always knocked heads or what?
Man, Ramp is a weird individual. You know, Ramp, I think Ramp, he's managed a lot of great cats. He's managed a lot of great cats, but his longevity with these guys, is not long at all. Big Ramp has the longest you get out of him is maybe 2 weeks. So Gil Guillory, you're lucky, man, because he's been with you for longer than anybody else. So kudos to Big Ramp.
Well, if you win that title, maybe he won't be with Gil much longer. Who knows?
Yeah, Ramp he bounces from guy to guy, when it benefits him. You know what I mean?
I hear you. I call him a con man. That's been my little nickname for him since I've been involved with Pro Wrestling 225. He reminds me a lot of a con man.
Hey, man, he's like Danny DeVito from Matilda.
I like that.
Yeah.
Well, man, let me ask you this. Is this your first time facing Gil or anyone for the PW225 Heavyweight Championship?
Man, this is my first time. I've only been with Pro Wrestling 225 for maybe 2 or 3 years, and this is my first time, going for the Pro Wrestling 225 Heavyweight Championship. And I'm gonna tell you right now, my journey through Pro Wrestling 225 has been long, and I've wrestled some of what Pro Wrestling 225, some of the jabronis that 225 calls great, but I wrestled them all. Now, January 25th, Gil Pickles, you're next.
All right. Now look, Gil has held this title for almost a year.
All right.
By the time you face him at Super Gold 4, it'll be definitely over a year. This guy, since regaining the title against Vordell Walker, now, it wasn't supposed to be this type of match. It was supposed to be Vordell against Christian Blake. Now, Ramp weaseled Gil into it, and it became like he always does. It became a 3-way. He won. Then he defeated Wild Thing, successfully defeated Wild Thing and kept the title. Then Pro Wrestling 225 GM Jordan put Gil into a 4-way with all the former PW225 champions, and Gil once again came out on top. Then the last show Pro Wrestling 225 did, Gil took on the UFC Hall of Famer Dan Severns. You can't sit here and say that Gil ducks and dives and tries to get away from putting his title up. Now, how much of this is Pro Wrestling 225 making him, and how much is it Gil saying, hey, look, I want to go defend it? What have you learned by watching all these matches? That have you discovered any of Gil's weaknesses?
The weakness that Gil has is he's wrestling some jabronis, man. He's not wrestling Purple Haze. Purple Haze is going to walk in that ring. He's going to lay the experience down. He's going to hit Gil with the Purple Haze experience, and he's also going to, get that 1, 2, 3. And I will, my hand will be raised, with the gold at Super Gold.
Definitely. Now, we can't mention Gil without mentioning Big Ramp. We mentioned him earlier. We're going to mention him again. You can't ever forget about Big Ramp on that outside. This is almost, I've always said this, anytime Big Ramp's out there, it is just like you're having a handicap match, basically. Because Ramp does not mind getting involved.
Not at all, man. I mean, he better watch it because he's going to mess up one of those suits.
Let me ask you this. Are you going to bring anybody down to ringside to kind of watch your back, or are you just going at it?
I mean, it can be anybody. It can be, from my mama. It can be from my cousin, my aunt, my grandma. It can be from the fans in the front row. Who knows? But I'm pretty confident I can go in there and I can take care of business.
You can. I think that with your experience, for sure, you know how to handle somebody being on that outside, trying to distract you, trying to get involved and stuff.
Hey, man, look, I told you I've been in the business for 12 years, man. I pretty much seen everything there is to see, when there's like some freaking, guys outside willing to, take advantage, when the opportunity presents itself. You know what I mean? So I'm smarter than that.
I hear you. In Homa, you faced Rhett the Threat. You was victorious in that match. Then you entered the battle royal to become the number one contender. In that battle royal, I saw you eliminate Ryan Oceans, which he's a big cat on his own. That's a big guy. He's a tough one. You got him out of there.
He's a nice size.
Yeah. Right. Then you had the BRE champion. I can't believe that's coming out of my mouth. Champion.
Slick to the side.
Slick to the side. Chase Bell. Now, you was victorious on this. Now I need to ask you about something that I just got through watching that match before we got on here. At the end of that, you got to hold to old Chase Bell's shirt.
Yeah, man, and he has great taste.
Oh, did you keep the shirt or did you threw it back? Man, I think.
Even though he has great taste, man, it's not my style.
I got you.
My style, man.
I got you. You did some things with that shirt that I don't know if he wants to wear it anymore.
Hey, and who knows, man? He probably wore it out on a date. You know.
I hear you. I hear you. Then that next show that was in Plaquemine, you faced Chase Bell again. Tell me, okay, in the Battle Royal, I know you faced him, but it really wasn't like a one-on-one with him. I've always said Chase Bell is one of the better of the younger guys out there right now.
Yeah.
Now you can speak on that a whole lot more than I can because you have been in this business for so long. When you went one-on-one on Chase Bell, what is your thoughts about him?
I think Chase Bell has potential.
Okay.
I think he has potential. Out of everybody, he's only been in the business for maybe a year and a half.
Right.
He has potential. He has charisma. Just keep doing your thing. Keep going out, getting shows. Getting bookings, and you never know where you might go.
Yeah, I think he needs to get away from Ramp. I think that would help him out a lot.
Could be.
Well, man, let me ask you this, Perp. This is your first heavyweight championship shot against the Mad Dog, Gil Gracie, with Ramp in his corner. Man, I love you to death, Perp, so I don't want you to take this the wrong way when I say it, but I've seen you wrestle some guys. I think the first time I saw you wrestled Constantine.
Yeah.
Great match. You come out of that looking wonderful. Wonderful. Even Constantine tried to get some stuff over on you, and you was able to stop it right then and there. That right there shows you experience. But Gil, man, he's a different animal altogether.
Look, let me tell you something. You sound kind of doubtful, and you can put all that in your back pocket. All right.
All right.
You can put all that in your back pocket. Like I said, I'm going to go into 225, and I'm going to do my thing. I'm walking out. Purple Haze is walking out with his hand raised, all right? And I'm going to go out afterwards. We're going to party. I'm going to hop back on the I-10, buy 10, and it's going to be a great thing, man. It's going to be a great thing.
Well, look, definitely. It's going to be the start of the year, for sure.
Yes.
Well, Perp, this is what I do during all my interviews. I'm gonna let you have the mic per se, or the Skype, I guess we could say, and
okay.
You address your people out there, your fans, the people that come out to see you, that pay their hard money, that want to see you take home this belt. You address them right now, and you tell them where they can see you, how they can get stuff from you. Anything you want to tell them, man, you go for it.
All right, so check it out. This is Purple Haze, the one and only, and I'm coming to Pro Wrestling 225. All my fans, they're going to pay their money. They're going to come see me knock Gil Gracie, Gil Pickles off his throne. All right? And, shout out to all the fans, the people, the little people, the big people. And, we just going to do it. We're just going to take it from there, man. The revolution must be televised.
Perp, I hear you, man. I love the confidence. You called me out on it. I am a little doubtful. It's just, maybe I'm just a negative person at times. I don't know. I wish you all, man. I know. I wish you all the luck in the world, though. I would love nothing more to see you take that title from Gil, put Ramp in his place.
Yeah.
Let Ramp know that he does not run Pro Wrestling 225.
Not at all. Not by a long shot.
Exactly. So, Perp, it's been awesome, man. I appreciate you so very much for coming out, taking the time. I know we tried to hook up a couple times. It wasn't able to happen, but we finally made it happen. Yeah. Hopefully, I can know how to deal with Skype and get this to where I can upload it to where it needs to go. And, man, good luck come Super Gold 4, brother.
I appreciate it, man. Thanks for the call out. Shout out to Skype.
Yeah, that don't pay nothing. You be good, my man.
Yeah.
We'll see you in January at Super Gold. Guys out there, for Purple Haze, for CJ Goodspeed, for Goodspeed Entertainment.
Yes.
We'll catch y'all later. Take it easy, guys. Later.
Peace. 225 Heavyweight Championship.
What a win for the Purple Haze Experience, who now becomes the #1 contender for the PW225 Heavyweight Championship. And I have to say, Ash, if I was Mad Dog Gil Gracie right now, I would look behind my back, because you got the Purple Haze coming at you for that title.